Alright, what's up, everyone? My friend said he was going to do the intro, but he took too long, so just introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? I'm Oliver, also known as Monkey is a Cutie or Monkey Desk, either one. And we're doing the tier list today. Me and Parker, if you don't know his
Do,
name,
do, do,
that's
do you
me
want
and him.
to do you want to shout out his your own channel? Do you?
Nah, I don't post on my channel literally ever. I've not done that in like a year. I'm good. I'm just here to help you make the video, dude.
Alright.
I'm not even good at this game.
Yeah, so I chose him to help me with this because I'm someone who takes Rainbow Six Siege seriously. He's someone who claims he's terrible at the game. So
Yeah.
so we're just going to be looking from the two different types of players' perspectives. We're just going to go down the line, and so just starting real quick, Sledge. Me personally, I think Sledge is a solid B tier because I think S tier, OP, A tier, amazing, B tier, solid, C tier, average, D tier, below average, E
I
tier.
mean,
E tier, we're just going to put in no one plays. F tier, meme operator.
honestly, I'd say he's probably a B tier also. Sledge is good. He's not like
Yeah,
overpowered. I think he's like pretty balanced.
yeah. He has his nades, but his gun's not the greatest.
It just doesn't have recoil, which makes it good. But
Yeah.
other than that, it's like not overpowered on anything. But
Thatcher, Thatcher, I think is
Thatcher's I A tier.
yeah, I think A tier too because the thing with Thatcher, he always gets banned for a reason. It's not, but it's not like he's OP. It's just his ability is really useful and he has good guns.
Yeah, just his AR is
The
crazy.
L85 is the same as Sledge's, not the greatest, but his AR-33 in my opinion is really good.
I think that's one of the best guns in the game. It's like top 5.
Smoke. Me personally, it depends. If you're
C tier.
it de-
I'm not good with smoke though, so
if you can control the SMG-11 and you're good with his ability, he's S tier. But then if you're not, then I think he's if you're not good with the SMG-11 or his ability, he could be F tier. So I think you just balance it out and average it out to C tier.
alright.
Mute, mute.
Mute, mute.
She's
Oh
solid in my
shoot. In
opinion.
ranked, he's really solid. A or I'd say A. He's not crazy overpowered, but he's like
Well, it's the
it's a
same. It's the
good
same
performance.
with he basically has nearly all the exact same weapons except their SMG, but it might as well be the exact same kit because
But it's
not
great because no cams are able to see.
that is if you set them up correctly, but and you can jam walls. So yeah, I agree. A Thermite, I think Thermite's solid. His gun's good.
Solid, but
His ability is easy to deal with.
yeah,
But it's not like super easy to deal with where he's useless. Ash.
yeah. Ash is S tier. If you're actually decent at the game, then Ash is S tier.
For me, I'd put Ash in S tier because I like just running around with her gun because I don't have to
Yeah.
think about anything but shoot. Now, Oliver, for you personally, if you because I remember playing the other day, you were using Ash for the first time in forever, and you your
Oh yeah, no, I was horrible.
your screen went straight to the roof.
Yeah,
So
that's just if you don't know how to use, the recoil, which I'm not great at, but
Pulse,
whenever I used to play a ton,
Pulse.
Pulse. Oh
I think he's D. I think he's below average because
yeah,
his guns suck. All you can really do consistently is get C4 kills. That's my
yeah,
opinion, though.
yeah,
Castle, I think Castle's average because he has the same guns, but at least he has a 1.5 on the ump, but and he has 4 barricades now. Alright, so Oliver, I'm gonna let you take Montaigne. Where do you think Montaigne
dude.
goes?
Oh shoot, this is hard because if you're he used to get banned a ton. He doesn't get banned anymore, but it's like it's hard to play him. If you know how to play him, he's an A tier. If you don't know how to play him, you get killed so easy.
That is true.
Because he has like no great guns. I mean, he has a pistol. Like that's not. Really so like, if you actually are decent at the game and know how to, block shots and know the areas and corners, then he's definitely A tier. I'd say I put him at A tier.
But then the question comes: are there more people who know how to use him, or more people who suck with them?
It really depends. I'd say probably more that know how to use him.
All right, so
you gotta be pretty bad to not know how to use him. But
so you think he's A tier?
Yeah, I'd say he's A tier. Yeah.
Twitch.
So
for me personally, if we're judging just off the gun, she's S tier. But then again, she did lose.
Twitch is probably.
She did. I'd put her in B tier because, like, if you're someone who doesn't know how to control recoil and you're someone who used her flashes mainly, then she's probably going to be lower on the list for you. So I'd put her at B tier.
All right. So let's go over what we got. What do we have in S tier?
Ash.
All right, A tier.
I'm sharing my screen with you, Oliver.
I know. I can't see it. It says you're disconnected from that.
Oh.
Just what's in A tier?
Ash, and then it's probably because I'm recording this.
Yeah. So Thatcher.
A
tier.
Thatcher, Mute, and Montana are A tier. Sledge,
right.
Thermite, Twitch, B, Smokin', Castle, C, D is Pulse.
Alright, so B was Thermite, Twitch,
and Sledge. Alright, so next up we have Doc. Doc, you don't ever see Doc anymore because after he lost his ACOG, he just hasn't been played that much. So I honestly,
it's not great.
I'd put him in D tier because the MP5 sucks at range.
Yeah.
And then
that's about right.
Rook I'd honestly put in useless.
Yeah.
Because same story with Doc, exact same guns. The only thing, and even though you're automatically down when you have his armor on and you have more health, that you're only automatically down if you get body shot to death. It's still one shot headshot. So I'm
really quick. What do you think is the best operator in the game?
On attack, it's going to be Ace. Then on defense, I think it's Valk.
That's where you're wrong. On both.
What?
It's obviously Recruit.
The Recruit's not
the best.
Recruit's not an option, okay?
Nah, Recruit's freaking the best.
To be fair, you could, like, with Recruit, you can have, like, grenades with the R4C. Is R4C even an option?
I used to actually be good with Recruit. I used to just, like, we'd get only Recruit on my team. We'd get, like, 5 guys, we'd all just be Recruit and then just destroy.
Alright, next Fuse. Honestly, I think you don't see Fuse in ranked, but he's not useless, so I think he's E tier.
He's not... Yeah, probably.
Glaz F tier, let's be honest.
Yeah, Glaz used to be okay, but now it's just...
Yeah.
The scope, it's too far. It's just too much.
Tachanka, I don't think he's useless anymore, but you don't see him.
I'd say he's C or D tier.
I think he's E tier. Like, you don't...
Yeah, probably.
It's because you don't see him.
Yeah.
Then Capcan... Capcan, after you can put multiple traps on the door, that I'd say he's B or C tier.
Yeah, probably.
Which one do you think?
I'd say C tier.
Alright. Blitz. I'm not even going to ask you. He's going there. IQ, your choice.
Dude, IQ is like C tier.
C tier? Why?
If you know how to use IQ, then you're great.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's what I'd say.
Bandit?
It's not like she's terribly hard to use.
Bandit, honestly, I'd put in B or C tier because his abilities, like, if you just bring a nade or maybe a Capital, there's a lot of things you can do to prevent someone from bandit tricking. But his gun's really good, so I'd put him in C. And actually, no, I'd put him in B tier. I think he's average. I think he's above
He's
average.
pretty average. Yeah, a little bit above average.
Jaeger. All right.
Jaeger's D tier.
D tier.
D.
I'd put him in C. I'd put him at least C because his gun's still good.
His gun's great, actually. His gun's pretty good, yeah.
But his abilities kind of just like it's if you can do stuff within 10 seconds, then his abilities kind of just nullified. But so I guess he'd go in
I made
C.
an oopsie.
What?
Oh. Nothing. It's fine. I'm okay.
All right.
I just need to. I may or may not have just spilled Doritos, Mandarin, all over my desk. But
Okay. Well, sounds like a you problem, I guess.
one sec. I gotta grab a napkin.
All right.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Normal?
You're quieter. Okay, I can't hear you now.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright.
Alright. Next up is Buck.
B tier.
B tier why? You have to explain.
Good?
You have to explain everything. You can't just.
He's good. He's not overpowered, but he's a really good operator. And you don't have to be great at the game to use him.
I honestly think he's below B tier because he lost his nades a while ago. He lost his ACOG a while ago. His gun, I think you have to be decent at the game to use his gun because it's got recoil and his DMR is just dog water.
I mean, he's pretty. I don't think he's terribly hard to use.
But his gun has a little much recoil for the average person.
That's true. If you're a beginner, don't play Buck because he has a lot. Same with Ash. I mean, Ash is good. You just kind of gotta have a little bit of experience.
Yeah.
Not a ton, but a little bit.
Frost's gun is like takes 3 shots to kill someone.
It's really
It's not the quickest firing, but it's
pretty good.
yeah, it hits you, but
Above average. Like B or C tier.
I think she's B tier because her gun can kill you in like 3 shots to the body. But if you're not oblivious, then her ability's easy to deal with though.
Put her at B tier.
Same. Blackbeard, I'd honestly put in F tier.
F tier. He's not good.
His gun, it takes 1 shot to destroy his shield, and his guns just suck.
Yeah.
Now Capital, I'd put in D or an E tier.
Yeah, I'd probably put him. I mean, yeah. That sounds about right.
You don't see him, so I'll put him in E tier. The thing is,
You don't see him often.
yeah, but the thing is, his guns might not have the most recoil, but it's like his AR just has a terrible reload animation. And yeah, it feels like sometimes when you shoot at someone and hit them, it doesn't do damage to them. That's how it feels sometimes for me. And then his LMG's good, not great though.
Yeah.
Then you have Cavera. You're Cav main.
S tier.
You can't be.
You can't tell me differently. If you are anywhere, you've played the game for 30 minutes, or you played the game, you have 600 hours. You can be good with Cav.
The thing
Because
with
you can sit on site with her because like her proximity alarms, and you can chill there, and you can hold windows super well with her shotgun because it actually has okay range for a shotgun.
the thing with Cav though, the reason I'm thinking about putting her E tier, she's good, but you don't see her in anything above silver.
But like, if you're a good fragger, then you can. I'm saying for a beginner or anywhere from decent. Like if you're decent at the game to a completely noob, you can be good with Cav.
I don't think she's S tier though, or A tier. Her guns kind of suck.
I don't know about her pistol. Her pistol's the best pistol in the game.
I know, but let's be honest. Her SMG might as well not even be in the game. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, no, it's trash. If you play her with the SMG, then you don't know how to play the game. You need to play her with the shotgun.
The thing with, I think she's below B tier. I think she's average to below average. That's my
I'd say
opinion.
Even it out at B tier.
All right, Havana after her buff to where you don't have to do 6 pellets every single time. I think she's like one of the best hard breaches in the game.
Probably, yeah.
I'd put her at A tier.
Yeah, that's probably what I'd put her at too.
Echo, I think he's balanced.
He's average. He's pretty balanced, yeah.
I put him in B tier because, like, if he has a zoomed scope on his SMG. If his drones were still invisible, he'd be S tier. But now his drones aren't invisible anymore. I put him in B tier. Jackal.
This Burrito stuff is so good.
Jackal, what are your opinions on Jackal?
One of the most annoying operators in the game. If you're playing against him,
I think
he
Jackal's.
can wallbang so easy. He actually has a really good gun.
Yeah, I think Jackal's A tier.
Yeah, he's definitely A tier.
The only thing that's keeping him from S tier, when you have his ability activated, it makes everything purple, making it hard to see people.
That and the ban rate.
Yeah, that is true.
He gets banned. I mean, Thatcher's definitely banned more than him, but like, if you play ranked, he doesn't get banned a lot. But if you're playing unranked, he gets banned about every time. It's usually him and Thatcher. So.
Next is Mira.
Mira's good. Not S tier.
She gets banned too much to be S tier.
Yeah, I'd say she's probably a B tier because she's pretty good.
I think her ability makes her a actually. Now that you can just melee the Mira, I say just, but it's actually kind of hard. You have to position yourself correctly, and the Mira has to be in a easy to get spot. I think she's gonna be B tier. Yeah. Ying. I don't have an opinion on Ying. What's yours?
Nah, I'd never use Ying a ton. I mean, her ability's okay, but like,
if there's a Jaeger,
she's about average. I'd say like D or E.
D or E. I think her gun's good though because it's an LMG and you have an angled grip.
Maybe C.
C. All right. Legion. Legion has one of the best SMGs in the game.
I've never used the Legion. Actually, like never once.
I think Legion's A tier because when someone steps on the trap, it's really loud. So, and he has one of the best SMGs in the game. I honestly put Legion in S tier.
All right.
Pre-nerf Zofia would be an easy S tier as well, but now that she got her nerf,
she's nerfed.
I'd put her in B or C tier because actually her LMG is still really good. Just not as good as what her AR was. So I'd still put her in A tier.
Yeah, she's still in A tier. She's just not what she was.
If I counted correctly, we still have 28 operators left, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Ella, I'd put in D tier, me personally.
D tier, she's pretty average.
I think she's D tier, like D as in David, but because her ability is good, not great though, and her guns. Her shotgun just got nerfed, her SMG is really situational, so I'd put her in D tier.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dokkaebi. Dokkaebi. I think she's B tier. B or
B tier. She can be used really well.
yeah, but it's hard to find a good Dokkaebi
Pro
player.
abilities. Yeah.
Vigil, I think, is A tier. His K1A is amazing, and he has a
Oh yeah.
A tier. And
does he still have the shotgun?
the boss G is terrible. I don't know what you're gonna.
What? Vashti ACOG? No way. Vashti ACOG is crazy.
Vashti ACOG is terrible.
If you know how to use it, it's like really good. That thing's a sniper.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Vashti ACOG. No one uses it because it's not that good.
It's just not a massive meme.
It's not reliable enough.
That's true. It only has 2 shots also, and it takes a bit to reload.
Lion. What are your opinions on Lion?
A worse version of Jackal.
I think Lion's C tier.
Yeah.
He's not bad, but he's just nothing special about him.
Yeah.
Finka, I honestly think is B tier. B tier?
Yeah.
Because
if you're good with her, then if you can use her LMG right,
yeah,
she is.
You can use her AR or LMG, and she has
her AR and LMG are both.
She has frag grenades, and she can res down people, even herself. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she can herself.
Alibi, I think Alibi is like average because I don't think her ability's that good, but I honestly think her gun is amazing.
I mean, yeah, like C.
Yeah, I think she's C.
C tier.
Maestro, I think is B tier because, actually no, I think Maestro's A tier because he's
A tier because his LMG's pretty decent.
Yeah, if I'd honestly be willing to put him in S tier if he never got his ACOG taken away, but I think he's A tier. I think he's A tier. Maverick, I honestly think is just average.
Pretty average. I mean
he
really
can he can get past Bandit and Cade charges, but the thing with the blowtorch is it's so slow, and his guns are kind of just average. Clash I'd put in A tier because she makes silvers, coppers, and bronze players rage quit, and gold, plat, diamond, champ players, since they're way more coordinated, she's still really good. So I'd put her in A tier.
Really easy to use.
No.
She's good. She
No.
gets banned a lot.
Nomad, I'd put in B tier because her guns are good, her ability's good, but there's nothing crazy about them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, her ability's pretty good, but it's not. Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of her guns, do you prefer her ARX or which does more damage, higher fire rate, but only has 20 shots, or do you prefer her AK, which has less damage, less fire rate, but has 40 plus bullets?
I like the AR.
I like her ARX too. Cade, I'd put in C tier. Because he's a 1-speed. His ability's fine. His guns are fine, but he's a 1-speed.
Never played Cade a ton, really. I mean, he's just been kind of average, not really great, but yeah.
Gridlock. What are your opinions on Gridlock?
Oh, Gridlock. Good, not great. He's hard to use.
I'd put Gridlock in C.
Yeah, C or D for me probably.
Mozzie, I think is a B.
I don't know.
If he still had his secondary shotgun, he's an easy.
Then he would definitely be A.
Easy A or S. But now that he doesn't, I'd put him in B, no farther than C though.
I'd say C.
All right. Nook is situation. that's the funny thing. Like, there's like it's 50-50 whether people say Nook or Knock. I hear more Nook
Okay.
now, but I used to see more. I used to hear so much Knock.
All right. Really
Really
good if you know how to use.
really good in
It's really situational.
really good in the right situations. Like not just even worse than useless than in the wrong situations. I think she can physically lose you rounds in the wrong situations.
100%. Yeah.
So I think
If
that
you,
puts her in D.
yeah, D. Yeah.
And then Warden is the exact same situation. Maybe
S tier
maybe I
for the memes.
yeah no
Warden
this
is the biggest meme in the game. In real life, he's not good, but
yeah he's going
like
in D
in
tier.
actuality, he's not good. But we just mess around.
He's really situational like Knock.
All my friends told me the day I got the game, they were all like, "Yo, you gotta get Warden. He's the best character. He's so easy to use."
Bro,
And I was like, "Okay."
when I got
And then I bought him. I was like, "This dude's trash."
he's I mean he does have the same gun as Valkyrie with the zoom scope.
Yeah,
Amaru I'd put in F tier.
that dude not good at all.
Goyo
Like,
I think is an A tier because if you use him correctly, he's such a good S tier. That's 2 shields, and then once you get pressured too much, you can just blow the shield up. So I think he's an A tier.
yeah, I'd say A or B.
Callie, what are your opinions on Callie?
I've never played much.
Alright, then don't tell me your opinions on Callie. I think Callie's just average. I think Callie's a C tier.
Yeah.
Wamai. Wamai for me is an A tier because
Pretty good A tier, yeah.
there's like 2 people with Wamai. People who prefer the AUG, people who prefer the MP5K.
Yeah,
I'm-
I'd say definitely A tier.
I'm someone who prefers the MP5K, but I have a friend who's really good
I
with
prefer
Wamai
AUG.
who prefers AUG. Not Oliver. It's not Oliver though.
It's not me, no. It's we played with him a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure.
Hunter, right?
Huh?
Hunter, right?
Yeah. Ooh, Ayana. Ayana for me gets an S tier because her
Yeah, she's really good.
infinite amount of information, frag grenades, plus she has the ARX, which in my opinion is one of the most unreliable, but still one of the greatest guns in the game. That's
If
my
you know how to
opinion.
use it.
Yeah.
It's really just how you know.
Oryx, I think, is balanced because he has a zoom scope with with one of the best SMGs in the game, but his ability takes some skill to use.
His ability can be good, but
Yeah, but you can't just. But if you do it at the wrong time, then you're gonna get yourself killed.
you can waste it super quick, and then you're just like stuck in that animation for a second.
Malusi. If this was Malusi when she first came out, easy S tier.
But
But-
she's been
Yeah, like
nerfed a bit.
Malusi and Oryx's guns got switched around. So she used to have the T5 SMG. Now she has the MP5. And her ability can be shot at. I don't think she's useless though. I think she's B or C because even though her ability,
You're probably
you can like find out where at least 3 people are easily nearly their exact positions. But it's just that you can't find the entire teams now. 0. I think
was really situational.
0 is
At
C.
least his ability is.
I think 0 is C tier because he has 2 really good guns, and he can get like shoot 4 or 5 cameras. I don't remember the exact number, but that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
All right, 5 more operators. I'm gonna let you unless you don't know anything about the operators, I'm gonna let you take them. Okay.
Okay.
I just forgot her name. What? Why am I so dumb?
What's her ability?
Aruni.
Ooh.
What are your opinions on Aruni?
I mean, good. Her ability's good. Her gun is okay. It's not over the top. I'd say like C tier. She's pretty average. Like she's. Yeah. That's my personal opinion. I don't see her a ton.
Yeah.
When she first came out, you saw her a ton, but you don't see her a ton anymore.
Me personally, I think Aruni's A or B because her Aruni gates can eat up so much utility and do a lot of damage, but she's not like OP, so I'd put her in B tier personally.
Yeah, a little bit B.
Flores for me personally is an A, but what's your opinion?
Yeah, I'd say A also.
Yeah, because the thing
Really good ability and gun.
you can eat up so much utility with them. Thunderbird.
I have not seen him that much.
It's a her.
I said them.
Oh.
I thought it was like one of those non-binary. Aren't there a couple? Never. I'm gonna shut up. Thunderbird. Shoot. Ability's really good, but I don't think her guns are like the top.
You see, my opinion on Thunderbird is the exact opposite of that. I think her guns are really good, but the thing with her ability, it can be really good. The only thing is, if you accidentally walk into its area, it's going to heal you no matter what. And then when someone actually needs a Thunderbird device,
yeah,
that's the problem for her. I think she's B tier.
I'm not good at these.
What are your opinions on Osa?
Who?
Osa.
Shoot. Not used them really.
Ooh. Osa is good. I think Osa's B tier because has a shield, but she also has a fully automatic AR. But the only thing is when she places her shield down, it can get destroyed really easily. So I think she's B tier. Last but not least, you have Thorn.
Shoot. B tier.
B tier? Yeah, I agree with that because her ability is mainly just a sound indicator and her guns are fine.
Yeah.
Alright, but anyways, that is the tier list, everyone. If you have anything that you disagree with, just put it in the comments.
And you're wrong.
Alright, that's just going to be the end of it.
You should unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. And everyone, wait. Don't stop. Everyone, like, subscribe if you like Parker, if you like me, if you want to see more commentary with me or more gameplay with me, because I'm definitely the best player in the world.
You know what? We're about to play Valorant. Well, I'll make a video of us playing Valorant together.
Bro, whenever I'm in a dog on you, I'm literally the best Valorant player ever.
I'm mad at Valorant. But anyways.
Yeah, I'm so good.
But anyways, we're gonna end it here. Hold up, we gotta end it on 34.